Check it out. New in the crate, never been opened, Honda CX500 engine from '82. Alright guys, before we get rolling on this video, I know the thumbnail and the title say CX500 engine, whereas this is actually a GL500. I'm just doing that because it makes it easier to find in searches, so don't worry, I know there's a difference, but it just helps it get seen. So anyway, how cool is this? Alright, so let's jump into the story with this thing. I actually was contacted by a friend, semi-local to me, and he had acquired this thing long ago, and it was just sitting in his shop. Has had it for, like I said, a long time, and he needed the space and knew that I was in the whole CX community, so he figured I would have a better way of kind of getting it out there to people. So with that being said, I went ahead and purchased this thing, and here we are. So this thing has never been out of the crate. It's a 1982 GL500 engine, NOS from Honda. This thing came from Japan, obviously. The crate has never been touched, so there are no markings here of the crate ever have been being pried open or anything like that, or hammered shut. The nails are all in like the original kind of condition as far as how they would, how they would have looked when you first drive them in. And I'm confident this thing has never been into. So engine's still in the plastic bag in here. And there's some lint and some dust and whatnot, but you can tell this thing is pristine inside. So I'm going to mix some Borescope camera footage in this video, and you guys can kind of see within. I apologize for it being a little bit shaky and low quality, but we're working with a Borescope, so that's the best we can get for this. But yeah, I figured some shots of the outside of the crate, not really that exciting. So trying to get you guys an inside view. Now, this, like I said, never been opened, and I have no intention of opening it. So this is just going to go up for sale, and I want to move it along, and I think it would be really cool in the hands of like a Honda collector, or perhaps like a museum or something, as just a cool piece. It kind of loses its luster as soon as you pull it out of the crate, and considering you can find used bikes and stuff to pull engine parts from, and harvest parts from, like I said, considering the low cost of those things, it may not make sense to even try to use this engine. So just a cool piece, and I feel like as soon as it comes out of the crate, it kind of loses its value or appeal. So it's going to stay in the crate. So with running the camera through this thing, one of the cooler things that I'm noticing, the condition of the bolts, just how clean they are, the condition of obviously the paint on the engine, and like the exhaust studs, for example, they're perfectly new, and you can tell this thing's never been ran. It's just it's neat to see it in that state. Just find it fascinating. So for now, I'm going to insert those clips from the Borescope, and I'm just going to put some music to it. Just enjoy those for a minute. Again, I apologize for it being so shaky, but you guys can at least check it out, see kind of the mystery inside. back. So I know that Borescope camera footage was really shaky and terrible, but I'm glad I had it rather than not having anything at all, because looking at the outside of the crate, really not that exciting. So I will put everything you need to know in the description. If it's something that you have to have, get hold of me on social media, just Brickhouse Builds across the board. I'm really easy to get hold of. And then of course, you know, whenever the sales listings go live, I will also have those below, so check those out. Share the video with anybody who might be interested in it, because it's just such a cool, rare thing. So yeah, put it in front of somebody who might be interested. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.